Have any of you ever heard of Dr. Seuss before?
Yes.
All right. Do you remember the name of the story that you read by him?
Cat in a Hat.
Oh, that's a good one. Did you like that story?
Yes.
What did you like about it?
I like the pictures and that it rhymed.
Yeah, there's lots of funny pictures in there. And you said it rhymed. Do you know what it means when words rhyme?
When words sound the same.
Right, when they sound the same. So in this book, the title of it is One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. Do you see any words that rhyme on the front?
Two and blue.
Right, two and blue. They have the same sound. It's not the same letters at the end, but they have the same sound. How about for the Cat in the Hat? You said you read that book before. What words would rhyme for cat in the hat?
Cat and hat.
Cat and hat. Perfect. So we're going to read this story, but first I want to talk about some words, some word endings that you might hear when we read the book. So I would have this like up on the board for them to work on after we got done reading in groups, but since I just have one student for my video, we're just doing it here on the whiteboard. Okay, so the endings that I want you to listen for when we're reading the story are add, up, ink, at, ump. Okay. So I want you to really listen for those endings while we're reading, and then we're going to do a fun group activity when we're done reading the story.
Good.
Serious student. All right. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Black fish, blue fish, old fish, new fish. This one has a little star. This one has a little car. Say, what a lot of fish there are. Yes, some are red and some are blue. Some are old and some are new. Some are sad and some are glad. And some are very, very bad. Why are they sad and glad and bad? I do not know. Go ask your dad. Some are thin and some are fat. The fat one has a yellow hat. From there to here, from here to there, funny things are everywhere. And these signs say to there, to here. Here are some who like to run. They run for fun in the hot, hot sun. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. What a lot of funny things go by. Some have 2 feet, and some have 4. Some have 6 feet, and some have more. Where do they come from, I can't say, but I bet they have come a long, long way. All right, so I would just finish reading the story. This is kind of long, so I'm not going to read it for the entire video. But I would just finish that up, and then I would take my class and divide them into groups, and I have 5 different word endings here, so I would divide them into 5 groups probably with different levels in each group so that the higher kids can help the lower kids. Or another way of doing it was I could give the lower group one of the easier endings like at, that's a pretty common one, and challenge the higher kids maybe with one of the harder ones like ink or ump. So I would just go ahead and divide them up into groups that I had predetermined at the beginning of the lesson. And then they would each get a chance to come up to the board then and use the magnetic letters to make their words. And after they make their word, I'm going to have them read it to the class. All right, so Zach, it's your turn to make a word, and you are going to use add for your first one. So can you pick out a letter that would make a new word with the ending add? What try a couple different ones until you figure it out. Try to remember from the story some of the words that you heard that rhymed with add. Remember, we just read that page now.
S.
Okay, so S. So what is my ending sound? A-D.
Add.
Okay, and what sound does S make? So if it was
Sad.
sad, that's right. Sad is the word. Can you think of, class, can you think of any other words that rhyme with add that Zach could have made? Dad! Right, dad is another good one. There's lots of words that he could have made, but he made sad, and that is a perfect word to make. All right, let's put our S back. Okay, and then I would have the next student in the group go and do op, and then another student would do ink, another student would do one for at, and then another student would do one for and we would just keep going in the groups until we couldn't think of any more words. And then when we were done with that activity, they're each going to get, each group is going to get a fish, and each fish will have an ending on it. This one has the ending ISH or ish, and then it's their job to take their pencil or marker or however we would want to decorate this, and they're going to write as many words that they can think of to use the ending ish for their fish. And then when they're all done, they get to color it and cut it out and add a paper clip to the mouth. And then we'll, have like a big fishbowl bulletin board or something that they can put it on. We can add to the board throughout the year as we learn new words and new endings. Okay, so Zach, do you have a pencil with you today?
No.
Well, you know what? We could use a crayon for this. What's your favorite color?
Green.
Green. Oh, I love green. Good choice. Alright. So in your group, I want you to think of words that end with ish. There's a really easy one that's on our cover. What could we do?
Fish.
Fish, right? Too easy. So that's one idea, and see if you can think of any other ones.
Wish.
Wish. Whoa, that's a good one. I didn't even think of that one.
We just write it on the fish.
Don't write it too big though, because you want to have room to write all your other words. Okay, and then after he thought of a word, he would then give it the crayon, or if they wanted to choose their own color, the next person in the group would write their word. So what are some other words that we could use on this fish?
Dish.
Dish. Okay, and they would just keep going until they couldn't think of any more words. Ideally, everybody would get a chance in the group to write their own idea and come up with a different word themselves. So then when we're all done with that, like I said, I would have them cut it out and decorate the fins or however they wanted, just so we could still see the words that they wrote on there. And then we would hang it up on our board. So then the last thing that they'll do is some independent work then, so I can see how well they actually learned the lesson. So this is their assessment of how well they understood what we did today in the activity. And so this is just something that says name that picture. It's just a short worksheet. And it says circle the word that names the picture, so they'll have a little picture clue there. And then like the first one says